ChordBuff is an application aimed to help musicians and producers who already have a melody but need chords to go with it. Too often, musicians get stuck in a creative block and resort to recycling old chords instead of discovering new ones. ChordBuff can provide a fresh perspective on harmony when the musician needs it most. With a given melody, potential chords are immediately produced for accompaniment, regardless of the type of instrument that the musician plays. What if every melody ever sung or plucked had the chance to be part of something greater? What if composing your own music wasn't that hard after all?
All night, I've been waiting all night, trying to find a reason why I'm so far from home.
ChordBuff is as simple as this. Think of a short melody. Tap the tempo of the melody to set the metronome. Finally, record the melody to the beat of the metronome. With the matching chord progression, you have the options to loop the chord progression, view the chord diagram so you can play them yourself, or move on to a different progression. Hi, my name is Ari. I'm the founder of ChordBuff. When I first thought of ChordBuff, it was about all those times that I worked with singers and songwriters. Many times, a singer would come to me with lyrics and melodies, but they still needed to find chords to complete their song. And as I tried to figure out these chords, I realized singers are not the only ones that need this help. As it turns out, as an instrumentalist, growing up, I didn't really like practicing scales unless I had chords to back me up, unless it really felt like music. To produce complementary chords, it became evident that a musician needs years of practice and music theory know-how. It therefore forces musicians to reuse old chords and patterns. On the other hand, lead melodies are often spontaneous and imaginative. By immediately pairing chords to melodies, we may preserve that creativity and serve the musician in three ways: a personal jam partner, a fast track to develop small ideas, and a means to understand and learn chords, regardless of the instrument that you play. ChordBuff has the potential to do much more, but we need your help to get us there. When we first pitched our prototype to the Reddit community, we were given an incredible amount of positive feedback. Along with the enthusiasm, the community gave us plenty of suggestions in regard to features that we should modify or introduce in the future. With that information, we revised a plan to develop features based on funding milestones. Let's talk about a few of them. The most obvious move was to release the mobile apps so the musicians can capture and develop ideas when they're away from their computers. Another very common request was to be able to hear the recorded melody over the chords. It also made sense that if the chord progression was good enough, it should either be saved or exported for later use. Likewise, if the progression is not quite good enough, the user should still be able to edit and manipulate the chords. We used all of these ideas as inspiration to see how much further we can go. What if you could vote up or down on chord progression so that ChordBuff can help you find a desired sound? Even more, what if ChordBuff noticed that your sound is very similar to somebody else's, and that person was just down the road? Our team firmly believes that technology and music should serve to extend the human imagination, and ultimately we hope to do so one melody at a time. Try our prototype today at ChordBuff.com and be sure to like us on Facebook to stay updated. We hope you stick around for this journey. Thank you.